Hi, my name's Alyssa. Today I'm going to be your nurse and I'm going to be doing a musculoskeletal assessment. So I'm going to start off with your jaw right here. If you can open and close your jaw, move it side to side, and then move your chin forward. Okay, everything looks good. Everything looks symmetrical on your face and I don't see anything wrong. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move back here to your neck. And I'm going to go ahead and feel the parts of the spine all the way down to C7 down here. And then I'm going to go ahead and test the strength. So if you can look side to side, up and down, and then put your ear to your shoulder for me. Okay, good. Everything seems good. I'm going to go ahead and move to your shoulders then. Everything looks symmetrical right here. I'm going to have you lift up for me. Okay, if you can lift your arms up, put them behind your head, and back down. Okay, so your muscle strength's a 5, which is good, and it looks like you have full range of motion. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start by palpating your arms. Everything looks and feels fine. Move over. Temperature is good and feels fine. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have you lift your arms out like this, and if you can push up for me, and then if you can push down for me. Okay, strength is a 5, which is good. I'm going to move on to your wrist here. Does that hurt or anything?
Actually, yes.
Yeah, it
Does
does
hurt.
hurt. Okay, so how does it hurt, like when you move it? Can you do supination for me?
Yeah, I'm having some pain when I'm doing that. I fell and I tripped over the rug and it just hurt. I caught myself and it's just been hurting.
What would you rate your pain?
About a 5.
And when did this happen?
About 2 days ago.
Okay, so it hurts when you're supinating and pronating?
Yeah.
Okay, let's test the strength. If you can like move your hand up, that hurt.
Just a little bit.
And push down for me. Okay, it hurts a little bit.
Just a little.
Okay, so I'll put that in the documentation, and then I'm gonna go ahead and feel all the bones in your hand and in all your fingers. Okay, and if you can spread your hands open and then close them. Okay, so your range of motion looks good in your hands, and your range of motion is good in your wrist as well, except your wrist over here where you said there's some pain. So I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to do your hips. So I'm gonna feel your hips here. Everything looks and feels symmetrical. Does that hurt? Any pain or anything like that? All right. So if you can go ahead and like lift your leg up, lift the other leg up, abduct, and then on both legs, and then bring it back in, which was adduct, and then any pain in that?
No.
Okay, so you have full range of motion in your hips, which is good. I'm gonna go ahead and move down to your feet before I do your knees. So I'm gonna look at your feet. I'm gonna inspect all the bones in your feet. Everything feels good, looks good. Anything hurt down here?
Nope.
When I'm feeling it? And if you can turn your feet in, out, so that would be supination and then pronation. And then if you can move your feet up, so dorsiflex and then plantar flex. Does that feel okay?
Yep.
Everything feel good in there? So everything's good in the feet. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is your knees. So, okay, everything looks symmetrical, looks good. Can you push for me? And can you push again? Does that feel okay?
Yep.
Everything feels okay, everything looks okay. And then I'm gonna have you stand up for me. And I'm gonna have you bend over and touch your toes. And you're looking for this curvature right here in the back. That's normal, that's what you want, kind of like a C. And you're also gonna check for symmetric right here, and then you're gonna feel the rest of the spine all the way down. Make sure everything is fine and feels good. There's no S curve anywhere down here. And then you can go ahead and stand back up for me, and if you can turn around, and you can, if you have that little curve here and then the indent here, that's also good. If you can turn this way for me and put your hands on your hips and just rotate your hips back and forth. Does that hurt? Does that feel good? Okay, can you move side to side? Does that feel okay?
Yep.
Okay, that concludes our assessment today. Thank
you.
you.